Welcome to HyperNext Studio. This video introduces variables and shows some simple scripting. From now on I will mostly refer to HyperNext simply as HN. Before we look at variables we need to cover comments. Comments are descriptions we place in code to help us remember how it works. Let's start by running HyperNext Creator. Run Creator by double-clicking the HyperNext Creator app. Create a new project using menu File with option New. Click the card, then click the script button to open the editor. Enter a comment as follows. Comments always start with the @ character, and spaces in front of it are allowed. This is the home card. Note, comments are ignored by the compiler. Now we will look at variables and how they work. Close the editor. In a computer program, variables are named locations where data is stored. Data might be numbers such as integer, floating point, etc., or could be text or boolean, etc. In most programming languages, each variable has a specific data type such as integer, string, boolean, etc. Trying to assign or store the wrong type of data in them will cause an error. In contrast, HN variables have no type as they are all strings, in fact Unicode text. Therefore, any HN variable can store numbers of any type, text, or even lists. Note that HN variables must be declared before they can be used. Declaring a variable assigns name-specific space for it in memory. The named address allows other code to see it. A variable name must start with a letter and can then have a combination of letters and digits following it. Here are some examples using variables. First, though, we need to create some buttons and fields so we can see the results. Create 4 buttons for doing actions. Now create 4 fields for showing the results. Click button 1 and then click the script button. In the editor type the following. Add integer. Local max count. Put 25 into max count. Put max count into field 1. Click button 2 script. In the editor type the following. At floating point. Local pi. Put 3.142 into pi. Put pi into field 2. Click button 3 script. In the editor type the following. @string text. Local pet name. Put Poppy into pet name. Put pet name into field 3. Now run your project, but if the editor opens, just fix your error and try again. Click each of the first 3 buttons to see what happens. A result should appear in the text field next to each button. Return to design mode using the mode switcher. Differences between local and global variables. Local variables are only visible in the current procedure or handler. In the previous 3 examples, we just used local variables because they did not need to be accessible from anywhere else. Global variables are visible everywhere within the project and are commonly used as they can make a program much easier to understand. In larger programs, it's often best to declare your global variables in the main code section, but you don't have to. Also, global variables don't have to be declared in every section before being used. However, declaring it can make your programs easier to modify and debug. Now we will make a simple example using a global variable. Click button 4 and in its script type the following. @global example. Global max rows. Put max rows into field 4. Now click the main code button and then click the variables section. In the editor type the following. @max rows in dataset. Global max rows. Put 1000 into max rows. Now close the script editor and run your project. Click button 4 and see what happens. The data from the main code variables section appears in the field 4. This concludes the brief introduction to variables. The next video will introduce you to the put command. The put command copies data and is the most commonly used hn command. Thank you for watching.